What's up, people? It's the mailman, critics and haters alike. It is Friday. I know I've been kind of slack, but I've been really busy. But nevertheless, I have another movie review for you guys. And today, Xmen the Apocalypse come out. Now, I did check out the movie last night. I usually see it a little bit earlier, but like I said, I've been busy. So I did check it out last night, and I must say that it was a pretty good movie. I can't complain. I know we've had two other comic book movies this year, so I wanted to go in with an open mind and not try to do a comparison. And X-Men in its own right, X-Men the Apocalypse in its own right stood out. You have James McAvoy, who is and always will be the new Professor X. He knows, he's owned that part. Also, Michael Fasbender. Those two guys. Michael Fasbender is Magneto. Sorry if you guys can't see me. Michael Fasbender is Magneto, and he owns that part too. I feel like they own it like Christopher Reeve owned Superman, where any movie you saw him, anytime you see, oh, there's Superman. That is the new Magneto. That is the new Professor X. They own their parts. They did very well in their roles. Their performance was excellent. I think Bryan Singer did a great job with the cast that he has and telling the story. Bryan Singer, outside of Superman Returns, he's made some pretty good superhero movies. He's made, I believe it was 2 of the X-Men out of the 3, the trilogy, before they had all these Days of Future Past, The Past, First Class, and everything like that. He, X-Men 1 and 2, I think it's X-Men United. I think X-Men United. Yeah, he nailed it pretty solid. So I gotta say, you know, my hat's off to him. Kudos to him. You got Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique. Now, you have a lot of fanboys, fangirls that are like, she looks like Katniss Everdeen. Well, that's the image that you have in your head because you've seen her in those movies. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them out right now. So, of course, you've seen that. So, anything she does, you're going to think she's Katniss, just like anything James McAvoy does or Fassbender does, that you're going to see Magneto and Professor X. But, she nails the part. She's a leader in this movie. It gives Mystique a bigger role than what the first 2 or 3 movies that she was in had. Yeah, you know, she's the one that facilitates the X-Men, that teaches them their ways, that guides them on the path to success, so to speak. You guys all know what it's about. It's the end of the world, just like most of the other movies. It's the end of the world. It's the apocalypse. It's Armageddon again. You got the main mutant Apocalypse that wants to destroy humanity. He thinks mutants are above humans, which in actuality they are. But he thinks mutants are above humans and that there's no room for them. And of course you got Charles Xavier, aka James McAvoy, that's no, they cannot be destroyed. You know, this movie is a lot about power and control. With being the first mutant, the most powerful, it is hard to destroy someone like that, or to even challenge someone like that. And you see why once you see the movie. I'm not gonna spoil it too much for you guys. I think you guys should check it out yourself. Like I said, it was actually a pretty good movie, better than I thought it was gonna be. They had a lot of action, a lot of good storytelling, because like Captain America and Batman v Superman, they have a bunch of characters in this movie that they're trying to fit in within 2 hours. Yes, you know the story of the other characters like Cyclops, Beast, and I think having the previous movies helps that out so that you guys don't have to go through a whole origin story. Same thing that Batman v Superman did. We all know Batman. We've had about 8 years of Batman, so we know pretty much the story, so that's why they just gave you a little, you know, bits and pieces and then moved on. Same thing they do in this movie, which I think they do well. The fast pace of it, they do pretty well. The chemistry is hot. You see Mystique and Charles Xavier, you know, they're working together, which I never really watched, I never really paid attention to the comics and the X-Men, but Mystique and Charles working together is an excellent fit. You know, usually you see Jean and Charles more than anything, and Jean is in this movie. No, it's not Farisha, whatever her name is, the original Jean Grey. But this Jean Grey, she does a pretty good job, pretty decent job of portraying what we all know to come and love and appreciate. And for them to take on roles like that, iconic roles in a sense, is pretty. It's pretty tough. But they pulled it off. I can't complain about this movie. Of course, you're gonna have people that's gonna say, "Oh, this problem, this problem, this problem." To those people, I say, write a movie, a perfect movie, and then put it on the big screen and see how many people criticize it. I am a critic at heart, but I also am an observer, and I like to see great movies. Now, if a movie has a problem, I understand every movie's gonna have a problem. Movie has a problem, I'll discuss it. If I hate a movie, I'll discuss it. So, I don't hate Xmen. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. The action is on point. The choreography is on point. It's a standout movie. So I think in every universe that each comic book movie stood out. Batman v Superman could have been better, yes, but it stood out. Captain America stood out on its own, and then you have X-Men. So there's a few surprises in this movie I'm not gonna name, but I will say again, go check it out. Okay, can't express that enough. Go check it out. You guys will really have fun. You want action, you want charisma, all the fun stuff you love in an action movie. This is it. So sorry this video seems kind of rushed or not what you guys are normally used to seeing. I'm on the road. I do have to work a lot, so I thought I'd give you guys this video regardless. I know I wasn't able to give you one last week. Kind of sprained my ankle and roadkill. Kind of sprained my ankle and I was taking some pain medication, so I just really wasn't up for it. But I will see you guys on Tuesday. If you guys have any questions or you want to talk about it, or if you guys seen X-Men, let me know. Put it in the comments. And as always, speak your mind, and I'll see you next time. It's the Mailman. I'm out. Peace.